Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. You know, I don't get how people do it. I don't get how some of us are so wildly different. It's hard to reconcile the fact that two different people can look at the same thing and perceive or interpret completely different things or different messages. It's hard to believe that some people out there watch MSNBC and don't realize that what they're watching is complete and utter crap. Some people can literally sit there and listen to the most untrue crap you could possibly imagine, and they just eat it up. It's a hard one for me to wrap my head around. I mean, who actually believes this crap? Let's get into the latest and greatest of kooky statements being made by the woke partisan talking heads at MSNBC. Wait till you see this crap. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. Alright folks, so exactly as I laid the groundwork in the intro, who listens to this and doesn't realize the sheer level of BS?
I do have to ask though, I mean, this is all thrown into sharp relief when the two men are on stage debating, right? And it already feels like, you know, the first presidential debate is set for June 27th. It already feels like the bar that is set for Biden to clear is so much substantially higher than the one Trump has to clear, which is literally, is he alive? Is he standing? Are the words coming out of his mouth? Setting aside what the words actually are. And I wonder if there's any way for Biden to overcome what seems like a structural disadvantage on, you know, in the weeks leading up to what's going to be a pretty important inflection point in this campaign.
Yeah, Alex, I think that's an important question. We don't know the answer yet. The challenge with Trump, running against Trump for Biden, is that it's not really a head-to-head contest in which they're both being judged by the same term.
Trump's bar is literally, is he alive? Is he standing? The bar for Biden is so much higher. Are you freaking kidding me? You know, these people talk to us as if we're stupid. It's been more than 4 years of Joe Biden getting BTFO'd by the English language. You know, the standard there, the bar has been, can your president at least speak freaking English? These people have a literal dementia patient in office that they voted for. Because why exactly? Well, because he's supposedly all buddy-buddy with Barack Obama, and he isn't Trump. Seems to me like a pretty low standard. And really, I mean, let's talk about their low standard. We know the facts here. Joe Biden struggles to speak. The standard for the president should be that he's eloquent, delivering amazing visionary speeches. But the Democrats' standard, as we saw during the latest State of the Union address, was, can Joe Biden just get by with only a couple gaffes? Joe Biden was able to kind of get through his State of the Union address, and the media was oohing and ahhing as if it was the greatest thing to ever freaking happen.
Joe, to cap off that moment, talking about the border bill, Joe Biden owned the Republicans in every way. It was an incredible night for the president, and I don't know if the Republicans truly understood just how negative they looked.
Yeah.
A positive reaction to the speech last night. How did you grade it?
I'll give him a little more than 72%. Yeah. I thought it was the best effort I've seen from him in a long, long time.
Sarah, you remember that last State of the Union where he got into a bit of a tussle with the GOP, yep. Right? That was an authentic moment. That was a moment that connected because President Biden was saying, I'm an advocate for all Americans, right? We were talking about Social Security, and he was off script. And I think that's what people want to see.
But they're going to seriously sit there and say that the bar is so much higher for Biden. As you guys literally presented during the State of the Union, the bar is so low for Joe Biden. He just needs to speak and he's literally the greatest thing to ever happen. Give me a freaking break. The way they're gaslighting us and trying to flip the narrative here, it's like I said previously, it's the no you strategy. Joe Biden doesn't have dementia. You do. Your president does. I mean, just look at the quote.
Bar that is set for Biden to clear is so much substantially higher than the one Trump has to clear, which is literally, is he alive? Is he standing? Are the words coming out of his mouth?
Trump's bar is literally, is he alive? Is he standing? Are the words coming out? That's pure projection. The only person that it's appropriate to speak like that about, where it actually makes sense, is with their president, sleepy, creepy, piss pants Joe. Let's be real, and even Democrats have essentially alluded to this. So many people have stated that they don't even like Joe Biden. Many Democrats don't even believe that Joe Biden is the president. Their standard is very simple. They'll vote for a toaster before they vote vote for the evil orange man, Donald Trump. We've heard it a million times. Anything is better than Donald Trump. Nobody on the left is making the argument that Joe Biden's a great presidential candidate. The people who are supposed to be making that argument, the Democrats, the people who want this ridiculous clown show to continue, even they aren't that dishonest. Here's yet again another example, and this is from yesterday, from the cackling hens at The View. LOL, if Joe Biden shows up and doesn't keel over on his way to the podium, he's had a good night. The View co-hosts preview low expectations for Biden at first presidential debate this week.
He is a highly emotional, reactive human being. It's not response. Responding to someone takes thought and is usually careful. He is only reactive. So I think he just has to start slow, and I would prefer he doesn't mock him, because mocking is Donald Trump's weapon. He does it well. Let him do that. Beat him on calm topics that will just make him lose his mind.
What if Trump says something about his son, about Biden's son?
I think
that's a trigger point.
I think Biden is a real statesman, and I think he will rise to that occasion, right? And we know who Trump is. He's a convicted felon, 34 times.
But Alex Wagner from MSNBC had the audacity to state that the bar is so much higher for Biden. You gotta be freaking kidding me. This guy took over in 2021, individually signed the border crisis into existence on frickin' day one. Then he plunged the Middle East into complete chaos with his disastrous failure in Afghanistan, the fall of Kabul. Then he decided that that wasn't enough. No, we needed more sabotage. So he brought on an inflation crisis. He's been an utter disaster. Everybody can simply just feel it. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to get that things were so much better before than they are now.
All right. Are you a big Trump guy?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Well, when he was president, I had money in my pocket, gas in my car, was able to feed my wife and myself on $100 a week. Now it's $300. Gas is out of sight, over $4 a gallon. I'm retired twice. I had to go back to work to pay for medication.
Okay, and kind of no matter where we are in the country, you hear that. It's about immigration, inflation, and crime. Those are topics that Trump says he's going to talk about when he gets up on that stage tonight for the rally over there at Temple University. He expects to have a pretty big crowd for an area in Philly.
Joe Biden has been a horrible, monumental disaster, the worst president in modern American history. Yet according to the left, he's been a historic success. Yeah, okay. Let's talk about setting the bar low. This guy can cause crisis after crisis after crisis, and apparently, according to Democrats, still stumble his way onto Mount Rushmore. What an absolute frickin' joke. I don't get how any human being can watch MSDNC, can listen to this commentary and this analysis, and frankly not suffer a brain aneurysm. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.